Hey guys, what's good, what's happening, and what's going on? Oh yeah, frig, feeling great. Just got out of the workout, just got out of a shower. Yeah, I'm wearing the same clothes because I don't give a shit. I'd say it's because I'm not going anywhere, but I'm totally going somewhere. I'm going to the Dollarama after I get my food in my belly. We're breaking the fast after one day. The reason why I don't want to go too much longer is because if you go for a long duration fast, when you break it, there are some discomforts, and I don't want to deal with that. So tonight for dinner, we got some chicken thighs and some bok choy. It looks like it all came out good. Nice. All right, these chicken thighs, let's get them on the scale, see how much they weigh. We are at 537 grams of chicken. That's with the bone in, mind you, but I don't care. Sometimes you need a little bone in. 20 grams of that was grease. That's awesome. And then I did some bok choy. I literally just threw them in the air fryer. And we have 198 grams of bok choy. Perfect. Good enough. Good stuff. And we have a whole bunch of grease and chicken snot in the bottom of the air fryer. We'll let that coagulate and we'll scrape it into the garbage. Chuck this into here. Beauty. You know, I really don't understand how they're like, oh, we got to go all biodegradable and stuff, and we're taking away plastic bags, but they still package meat in styrofoam containers that are non-recyclable. I don't get it, but hey, I'm not paid to do that. That's somebody else's job. I'm just saying there's got to be a greener way to do it, but not my pig, not my farm. Anyway, guys, I probably already did mention it, but tonight we're going to go to Dollarama and we're going to scoop up some stuff to make the ultimate fishing backpack ever, until I come up with a better idea for a fishing backpack. Literally, I just want something to hold that telescopic rod. But we're going to get some Plano boxes because they got them there super cheap. We're going to stuff some lures in them and set up the ultimate grab and go, leave it in the truck maybe, backpack of awesomeness. I can't freaking wait. Oh man, so I'm probably not going to do the every other day fasting, but I'm going to stick to the OMAD regiment for the rest of this week, just because I got a lot of bullshit coming up. And you know how humans love to celebrate events with food? Well, on Thursday, it's my boss's retirement party. They're retiring come Thursday, and they are done working, and the staff is putting on a shindig for her at a local restaurant. And even though that is an eating day, I have a chicken in the fridge. Now, I may just say, screw it, take that chicken out of the fridge, chuck it in the freezer. You know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that chicken out of the fridge, chuck it in the freezer, because it hasn't been frozen yet, and then I'll take it out next week sometime and eat it. I like when my brain works for me. Sometimes it doesn't, but that's probably a good idea, because we're going to a local restaurant here in town to celebrate her last, well, theoretically tomorrow's her last day. We're just going on Thursday because it's payday and people can afford to get drunk, I guess. I won't be drinking because I gotta drive, so literally I'm just gonna go try and find something keto there, keep it legit, and then come home, go to bed, because Friday's another day. And it's pretty awesome. The new manager that we're getting is actually the same person who was acting manager in my old job when that manager moved up. Well, he was put on a task to do something and he had to leave anyway. So she already knows what I can do, which is awesome. So we're getting a brand new manager, and she already knows how good I am at the job and all that, and I think it's pretty friggin' awesome. So super freaking stoked about that. And then, like I said, this weekend Nikki's coming up, whatever. Nikki's gonna be here. Don't exactly know what's going on there. I didn't make any plans for the weekend, as in for us to go anywhere or do anything. We're just gonna friggin' wing it. Don't know if we're going to Partners on Friday night or if we're just going to stay here and get smashed on beer. If we do, I will not be drinking Corona like every other time we get together. I will be drinking Michelob because I like that kind better. It doesn't bloat me, and I've tested some stuff, and I remember back in the day before I quit drinking in August of 2018. Is it 2018? No, it was 2019. Is it 2019? I know March 20, yeah, it was August 2019 I quit drinking, and then I picked it up again at New Year's, and then I quit in March until this past Christmas. And I remember that I was losing weight while drinking Slim and Clear 2.0 and Michelob Ultra. So if I can lose weight drinking that, then that's what I'll drink. And I was talking to a couple of, well, actually I wasn't talking. I overheard a couple of bodybuilders going, oh, we should just get a case of this stuff. It was the Michelob Ultra. He's like, yeah, man, back in the day, I used to slam these all the time and still lose weight. And they get you screwed up if you drink them fast enough. And I'm just like, holy crap. Anyway, guys, bon appetit. I'm gonna go eat. Alright people, we're gonna take a rip over to friggin' Dollarama and see a guy about getting some stuff to make the ultimate fishing bag. She looks like a football.
Hey.
We gotta bounce.
So gross.
Anyway, pitter patter, have at her, suit up, bounce out, go pick up what we need, come back, build. Alright, there's nothing to it but to do it. Let's friggin' head off to Dollarama and get what we need to get to officially make the ultimate fishing bag. I honestly wasn't sure what I was gonna do with that knapsack. I was originally gonna use it for camping, but it's way too small. My buddy gave me that one there and he's like, maybe you can use it for fishing, and maybe we will. So without further ado, let's pitter patter, have at her, head off to Dollarama, get you guys on the trippy potty, and let's bounce. All right, first we need the keys. God, I probably need to drive more. Friggin' 0 degrees out right now, guys. 0 degrees. Great time to be alive. Let's get after it. Can't see shit out my back window because it's covered in salt. I gotta buy a new hose anyway, but I can't wait to wash this truck. Try and clean some of that shite off the window. Really lay the snot to it. So the objective here is definitely Velcro. I'm not sure where I put the thread, so I'm gonna buy some more thread, and I'm hoping the tensile strength of that thread is good enough. You're probably saying just sew it with braid. Nah, we'll use thread. We'll try and keep it too legit to quit. We'll do like an X pattern with a square around it just to hold the segment in. Should be more than enough. Worst case scenario, we'll throw duct tape on it. That's how Red Green would do it, and that guy knows a lot of stuff, so. Oh man. So yeah, I mentioned the other day that Ford called me about my truck, asking me if I wanted to trade it in. They started talking about their EVs and stuff. He's like, oh, you know, we got a hybrid F-150, and I'm like, what the hell do I want that for? Well, it gets amazing fuel economy, and I'm like, yeah, and it's probably got tons of recalls because it's the first time you guys have tried this. Oh no, it's actually really good. I drive one myself, and I'm just like, nah, I'm not looking to make truck payments anytime soon. Not looking to make truck payments anytime soon. I am literally going to keep this truck just like I kept the G6 until the rockers rot out, which is going to be horrible if that happens because this is an aluminum truck and the engine doesn't run and it's just causing me more headaches. The moment it costs me more to repair it than it's worth, then I'll get something else. But until then, I'm keeping this truck. If I buy another vehicle, it's to replace the Firebird. And as you know, I love my Firebird, so that's never going to happen. Even though she's a jalopy, she's slow as shit, and it's got a trim-clad paint job, I still love my car, and I can't wait for them to sweep this shit off the roads so I can take it out for a rip. Because right now, there's still a lot of silica or salt sand on the ground. Like all that stuff on the side of the roads, well, not really all that stuff, but there's a lot of salt on the road still. So driving that car, seeing how the underbelly on it is pretty damn clean, would probably reverse that process super friggin' quick. We got some videos coming up for that too. There's another modification I forgot to mention I want to do to the Trans Am. Not really a modification, just a quality of life thing. You may have noticed over the years, me driving it, the headliner rubs up against my head because it literally let go from, I don't know if it's cardboard or particle board or what the hell is underneath it, but it literally let go. A lot of people are like, oh, I just rip it down, and I don't want to rip it down. I'm going to take it down. I'm going to set it up on the sawhorses. I'm going to go to Fabricland. I'm going to buy some nice fabric for it, probably some SpongeBob SquarePants, or maybe Baby Shark. I don't know. I got a toss between the two. Thumbs up for Baby Shark. There's no polls on YouTube, is there? Only in live streams I can do a poll. I was going to say Baby Shark or leave a comment. Baby Shark or SpongeBob. What would you like to see be the headliner of the Firebird? Let me know in the comments below. But we're going to get some material there and we're going to go ahead and do it. Because like I say, it needs to get done. Nothing's more annoying when you're driving that car, especially because it's coming out in the back. So you're driving and you see it flapping and you think somebody's behind you waving, but no, it's just your headliner flapping around like a flounder. So we probably should deal with that problem, and that shouldn't take too much. Just some spray adhesive, spray the panel, lay the thing down, flatten it out, call it a day, slap it back in, and friggin' video done. Star wipe, send to post. Should be a pretty good time, but we'll have to go pick out some material at Fabricland to get something pretty good and make it ours. I might just go with basic gray again, but I'm really thinking Baby Shark would be the prime edge. It would definitely pop. You know what I'm saying? It would definitely be the move. So tomorrow's a fasting day, and then Thursday's an eating day, and then this weekend I'll probably be eating OMAD, 1 meal a day, supper only, because Nikki will be up Friday and Saturday. Sunday I don't think she has to leave early because she doesn't work. But Monday I'll be fasting, probably Monday. I don't want to go too extended because I ate today and I didn't have that discomfort. Like when I go too long on a fast and I try to break it by eating, it's always a painful experience for the next 2 days. Sure, the fat burn's great and all, but it also sucks that I can't lift. And I found a new way to target my biceps tonight that it's probably not really that new of a way, but it was new for me to try. I grabbed ropey and I put them on the cable on the Bowflex on the bottom pulley, and I was doing curls, but I was doing hammer curls. But as I got to the top, I pulled my arms out and it really destroyed my bicep. But it was like the muscle that hurt the most was like the outer side of it. Like it really crushed it. And I couldn't move that much weight with it because I don't think I've ever actually just purposely targeted that area of the bicep. So it caused this, it wasn't a discomfort, it was a super pump. So I'm going to add that one to the arm day repertoire. You know, on a day where I'm just bored and I want to lift, I'm just like, you know what, I'm just going to like focus on something. Let's focus on arms because that's like the number one thing people notice on a bodybuilder is their arms. Like, holy shit, look at the arms on that guy. I'm not going to fight him, you know? And it's kind of weak because like you should be looking at the arms. They're not the biggest muscle in the body. Everybody knows it's the ass. Can't see anything out my window. Oh, there we go. Maybe while I'm in Dollarama, I'll buy some freaking Windex or something. Jesus, Murphy. I can't see shit out this window. Oh, Dollarama's over there. Where the hell am I going? Party City? Just want to buy some balloons? Maybe we'll make the ultimate balloon bag. Just fill a bag up with balloons and call it a day. I can't see anything because my window is all hazed up, but we're going to turn right here and park beside this white car like the boss. All right, guys, I'm going to go inside Dollarama, scoop up what I got to scoop up, and then I'll come back out and we'll pitter patter and mother friggin' have at her. All right, peace out, guys. All right, guys, we're back and we got everything. It took me a while to find the friggin' Velcro in Dollarama. Holy crap. You think they'd have an assortment, but they only had like one of those hooks with Velcro on it as an option. So I don't know. And the only color I could get was white. I wanted black because white's gonna stand out like a sore thumb, but whatever. It is what it is. We'll make it work. We will make it work. Looked at the baits to see if they had anything new in. Same shit as last time. Those swim baits that I bought and these tiny little minnows with jig heads built into them. I bought a pack of them last year and I tried them out and the action on them was piss. So I was like, yeah, you know what? No, we're not gonna buy those again. But I am going to chuck those swim baits in the new fishing bag, as well as a couple packs. If I go through the old fishing bag, a couple packs of wide gap hooks. We're going to divvy up the stuff. Well, see, the whole concept for this fishing bag is I'm going to leave it in the truck all the time after we test out the rod and make sure it's not garbage. If it is garbage, then we'll grab another collapsible rod off of Amazonian. Okay, well, frig, are you turning? Cool. Then I'm going straight and we'll carry on. Like the whole idea is this bag's going to stay in the truck because there's been some situations where I've been places where they've had bodies of water and fishing was permitted, like at Christmas time in Muskoka. While I was waiting for Nikki to show up at the cottage, I totally could have went for a 2-hour stint down at the river, sell out some Senkos, tried to catch fish. Could have been fun. And also, like if I wanted to do a fishing run on the bike this summer, I could just grab that backpack, strap it on my back and go for a rip out to a lake somewhere and just push. You know, that's if that rod holds up. I don't want to say this bag depends on that rod, but kind of sort of depends on that rod. Mind you, there are tons of options online about for fishing rods that are collapsible or telescopic that will do the exact same job. So I'm not too butthurt if this one here explodes on the first friggin' fish. I just hope I remember to grab another rod so that I'm not down and out and I don't have to drive all the way back home to pick up a rod and go all the way back, because let me tell you, at $1.84 a liter, not exactly tempting. Mind you, it's $1.62 a liter on the reservation, so I should be going there to fill up more often instead of not. My only problem is last time we went to the reservation to get gas, the friggin' lineup was around the building. It was insane. Like, I get it, the price is great and all, but holy crap. You're burning more gas waiting in line than you're actually going to save on money going to that pump. I noticed the USA is getting a once a month $300 check from the government for the gas, like a gas stimulus check so they can afford to buy fuel. I don't know, man. I don't know what's up with Joe Biden. He really loves sending out those stimulus checks, eh? Like, thought the whole idea for the stimulus check was to stimulate the economy, not support gluttony. But it is what it is. Everybody's trying to recuperate after that friggin' pandemic, and the best way they can do it is by charging more so they can recoup the losses that they didn't get back in 2020 and 2021. No better way to make money than to rip people off when they need your services. The way she goes. The way she goes. But I got 2 plain old boxes. I actually found a cute little sewing kit. I call it cute because it's pink. Complete with everything. Like, it's got your thread, it's got your needles, it's got some measuring tape that I can probably use to measure the diameter of my biceps. Like, it's pretty dope, and it was only $2.50, so I expect the thread to hold up very well. And if you didn't catch that, that was sarcasm. I'm probably going to have to thread the living shit out of this to make it hold. But I'm not putting a lot of tension on it either. It's just to hold the rod so it doesn't fall out of the cup holder and I lose it on the highway when I jog across to go to the point, or any of those other side lakes that I want to try. That drive out to Mattawa, I saw a lot of bodies of water that, man, you could just park on the side of the highway. I think that's legal. We'll have to find out. And just get out there and start slamming some Senkos. And I'm pretty sure there's bass in those lakes. Could make for an interesting summer of just friggin' running guns. A little bit of hot drops. Well, we don't have a kayak, so it wouldn't be a hot drop, but you know what I mean. If we had a kayak, we could totally hot drop the shit out of it and head on a lake and just lay the beat down on some fish. But anyway, guys, I'm almost home. When we get home, I'll show you what I got. It's 7:30 out right now. I remember a couple months ago, it was 4:30 and it was dark. At 3 o'clock, it looked like this. This is like the best ever in the history of ever. There was snow back here. Oh, there it is. I noticed it from the other side of the truck. Still got Logan's shovel back here. Haven't dropped it off yet. Really don't feel like it. Anyway, let's go in the house, show you what I got. Alrighty guys, hate to do this. I gotta make it quick. I gotta drop ass like you wouldn't believe. However, here's that sewing kit I talked to you about. So we're gonna make it quick, but I'm gonna risk it for a biscuit. Try and rip this thing open and show you. So it's nice that it's all contained so I can just keep everything in here. And then if I ever need to stitch something, I got it. But pretty cheaply made, but whatever. I don't know what the heck this thing is, but it's made in China, so that's cool. Bicep measuring tape. Might be able to use that for measuring fish too. Comes with a wedding band, okay? Some buttons, I don't know why, but very standard buttons. Then underneath this top compartment, I gotta shit real bad. Anyway, guys, you can probably hear Nikki in the background. I had to go for a dump. That was bad. I almost shit my pants. Seriously. I didn't though. Good on me. Anyway.
I haven't pooped yet.
Well, trust me, after what I ate, I had like 5 chicken thighs and bok choy, and then I'm walking around the dollar store and I'm getting the grumbles and I'm getting like the pressurized bum cramps, and then I was just like, I gotta get home now because I'm gonna drop ass with class and it's gonna suck. But before I do anything, I'm gonna let Oreo out because he's whining, so he probably has to poop. It's better outside than inside.
I had 2 of Max's Nokis.
What's a Noki?
It's like a little cheese pillow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then you fry it in butter.
That's the Velcro that I found. I wanted black, they had white. It's gonna stand out like a sore thumb. I don't give a care. And then I bought 2 of these Plano boxes. Well, they're not Plano, they're Duramax boxes, but they're massive and they're cheaper at dollar store than they are at Walmart. Because Walmart wants $9.97, dollar store, $4. So we got these 2. And what are these for, you're probably asking? Well, I got mystery tackle boxes coming in, and I figure I'll stow everything in these guys, plus whatever else I have. It'll be dope. All right, anyway, battery's about to die on the GoPro, so I'm gonna go put a charge on this, and then we're gonna get crafting in the near future. Okay, peace out. You know what really sucks? Is when you film a bunch of scenes, and then you realize your GoPro didn't pick up any of the audio. That sucks. Anyway, guys, I got the fishing bag complete. I actually sewed it up while chatting with Nikki on the phone. As you can see on the side there, we got this poorly stitched piece of Velcro on there. It's not going anywhere. And when you want your fishing rod, you just undo the Velcro. And boom, there she is. And then when you're done fishing, you put it away. And you latch it back up, and it ain't going anywhere because, as you can see, the handle can't clear that pouch and it can't clear the reel, so that's not going anywhere. That's perfect. I put the Plano boxes in here. They are empty right now, but that's okay because we got 2 mystery tackle boxes coming in before we can even go fishing. and I'll be populating those Plano boxes with the contents of that. I also have the baits that Nikki gave me for my birthday, as well as the ones I bought from the dollar store in the main pouch, as well as a multi-tool and some other fun things like lighters in case we do a campfire down at the dock. The other thing I want to put in there, which I don't need to put in there, I'm going to put it in my truck because that's where that bag's going to end up going, is my cook set. I have a butane bottle in the truck. They're pretty cheap. I might buy another one just to have it on hand. And that way there, if I'm out and about and I want to do a catch, clean, cook, grab that thing, grab one of my Coleman frying pans out of the guy. I got my secondary fillet knife. I might chuck it in there as well in the bag just to have it on hand and ready to rock. So yeah, put all my baits I have in the house in there, except for the homemade jobbies. I could have bought 3 Plano boxes. They would have fit. I thought about it. I'm like, 2's more than enough. I don't need that many baits. And what I can do is when those mystery tackle boxes come in, I got one. I know it's coming in because I got the shipping notification today. So hopefully sometime next week I should get it. And then in a month I'll get another one. And then a month I'll get another one. So I'll have 3 mystery tackle boxes with God knows what in it. I've seen people unbox these, and they usually get like jig heads, and they don't get hooks, but I'm going to be buying a pack of hooks off of Amazon. They're not as wide gapped as the one I normally use. They're more suited for like finesse worms and such, but you can still use them with a stick bait and they work pretty damn good. You can also use them with swim baits and they work pretty damn good. So I'm probably going to use wide gaps on those swim baits that I got from the dollar store because they got fat bellies on them, and I'm sure the bass would like to slay them, maybe even a pike. But I don't know how I'm going to get well, it's only a 2-aught, so it should be okay. I should be able to get that through the pike's mouth. Maybe put a stinger on the back just to make sure I get them. But it's going to be an interesting fishing in T-minus 53 days. Not that I'm counting or anything. Super stoked, man. I can't wait to test out that Sugalen rod and see if it actually does the job. I don't even know if I'm saying that name right. Probably not, but that's okay. Who cares? Also can't wait to test out... Well, that's about it. I can't wait to get those mystery tackle boxes because, well, frig, it's a mystery and it's a tackle box, and I like both of those things, so that's a super reason to be excited. I was almost tempted tonight to make a makeshift friggin' fish weight. When I was at Dollarama for $4, they had a luggage weighing scale, and it literally had a hook on it that you hook onto your luggage and you lift it, and it can judge up to 80 pounds. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, you know what? You could totally gill hook a friggin', like that's what you do, I think. I gotta look it up, but I believe you gill hook the fish with the hook and then you weigh it and then you take the hook out and then you put them back in the water. So like you catch a bass, you could totally weigh it with a friggin' luggage weighing scale. Can't see why you can't. But it is $4 from Dollarama, and it said it can do up to 80 pounds, but it's $4 from Dollarama. How accurate would that be? Would you guys let me judge my PB on a $4 scale from Dollarama? Probably not, but I know the kids have a Guggen Squad based scale, so we could always compare the $4 Dollarama version versus the Guggen Squad version and just see how off it actually is. So I may pick that up next time I'm in Dollarama and then rig it for a fish weighing scale. The nice thing about the fish weighing scales, the actual ones, is they will wait till the fish stops moving and it holds a weight for a certain period and then lock it in. Where a luggage, if the fish is flippy flapping like crazy, you'll never get an accurate weight because the fish is going to be jaunting up and down and it's going to be bouncing the weight around. So you got to wait for the little asshole to cool down before you can actually get a proper weight. You know, because normally your luggage doesn't move around a lot unless you're abducting people. Then, well, 80 pounds isn't going to be enough. You're going to have to spend more to get the proper weight. So, yeah, just saying. Normally luggage doesn't jaunt up and down. But anyway, I'm super tired. It's friggin' 11:30 at night. I went to go and put the videos into the renderer, and sure enough, there was no audio because either I forgot to turn on the hip mic or the lapel, whichever that thing, or I didn't turn on the mic on the camera, or it wasn't plugged in all the way because it does tend to move out because the cable slides sideways and then it hits the receiver and it pops out a bit and then it just doesn't make connection and then you lose all your audio. Or the GoPro just didn't realize there was a mic attached and tried to record off of nothing. The invisible microphone that doesn't exist. Either way, something happened. I didn't get the audio. That sucks. Way she goes. Life goes on. But guys, I got to shut her down here. Tomorrow's a work day. I got to go to bed. I'm freaking tired. Melatonin's been kicking in for the past 15 minutes. Just watched the J Stu video where they built a sub and put it in the ocean. Crazy bastards. Those guys are nuts. and they had to survive overnight in it. Looked like a fun time, but not really, kind of, sort of. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, guys, live it to win it. Peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.